Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mindy and I'm from Mindy Over 50. I have been away for quite a while. I've had some personal things that have caused me to have to stop filming for a little while, but I'm back and I want to do a video today that is aimed at beginners to cream makeup. Now, most of you know I'm a Seint Beauty artist, have been for close to 2 years now, and I am 68, so I have a very mature skin, lots of lines, lots of wrinkles, lots of scarring, lots of that stuff going on, probably just like you. And maybe you're somebody that just has been wearing the same liquid makeup for a long time and it's showing in your lines, your fine lines and wrinkles. It's just not working anymore. And I'm here to tell you that this makeup, Seint Cream Makeup, is absolutely wonderful for mature skin. It's wonderful for every age, but it's especially wonderful for mature skin. It is cream makeup, which means cream is moisturizing in and of itself, but this makeup gives you kind of a three-dimensional look, which we need as we get older because we're losing all of that collagen and all of the connective tissue stuff in there, and things start to fall. So we need the contour, we need the bronzer, we need all of that to look our best, and that's what I'm going to be showing you today. First, I want to talk about the makeup itself. It is cream makeup. It comes in, first of all, let me back up. If you're going to use the foundation from Seint Beauty, you need to really be color matched by a Seint Beauty artist. We have learned color matching and how to match every single shade of skin there is, from the lightest, most fairest to the darkest of dark, okay? We can match anyone and make it look beautiful. So when you are color matched, more than likely, I will probably match you to at least 2 foundations. This is a main foundation. The one I use is called Athens. It's one of the newer foundations, the colors that just came out with Seint. So this is my main foundation. This is my brightening highlight, which is 1 to 2 shades lighter. What I'm using today is called Aura. This is a color corrector because I'm a little bit, when I take my makeup off, you'll see, I'm a little bit red here and it's almost like a purplish red. There's a blue in it. It's not a true red. So this color that looks a little bit orangey is going to counteract the blue. Orange, blue, they're opposite on the color wheel. So that's the science behind that. Here is a contour. I'm using Astoria. Today I'm using, on my lips, I have Renaissance, which is one of the new shades that is out for the shades of the season. And here's an illuminator called Rose Glow. We'll use that too. You're going to get matched from me. I'm going to let you know what colors you match to. You're going to go on my website then and you're going to purchase those colors. They're going to come in the little tin just like this. It doesn't look like it holds very much, but trust me, this tin lasts a very long time. You are going to pop it right in. Let me show you. I took out my mango, and you're going to take this shade right here. You're going to pop it into your compact. It's magnetic. It's going to hold it. You can move things around. That's what's wonderful with this makeup. And this compact, we have all different sizes. This compact holds 6 trays on top, and it has a bottom that will hold another 6. So we call this a 12. We have the smaller ones. They're like just a 4 that will hold just starter kit. There's 3 in there and room for a 4th one. That's a 4. An 8 is 2 levels, so on the bottom you can put your powders. It goes all the way up to an 18, and we even have a 27. So if when I color match you, if you are going to need a color correct, that would be 1, 2, 3 tins. Okay, your color correct would be your 3rd one, and a contour would be your 4th. That will fit in a 4, a compact 4. If you want a lip and cheek or a bronzer, then you'd have to go with something bigger, and I would suggest going with the 12 like this. That means you're going to have a little bit of extra room for some new eyeshadows when they come out, or a new illuminator, or something that you're going to want down the line. So that is how I explain our custom makeup, how you buy it and how you put your compact together. I'm going to be doing this face today with these colors. So if you're interested in watching a tutorial to see how I put it on, stay tuned. Okay, I'm starting with a bare face. I have all my skin prep on: toner, serum, facial oil, and moisturizer. If you don't take care of your skin and prep it properly, no makeup, doesn't matter what kind it is, your makeup is not going to look very good. So remember, skincare first, makeup second. Remember that. All right. I already have my brows on and they're cleaned up around there. I'm wearing some Ardell Wispies lashes, and I'm wearing on my bottom lashes, I have Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions. Okay, that's the mascara that I am using today. I will have all of the shade names and everything in the caption below. Let's get started. So I showed you already my top of my compact. So here is the bottom. This is what we're going to be doing today. We have 3 eyeshadows here. There's a black eyeshadow there. Those we'll be putting on our eyes. This is Suede lip liner, and this is a bronzer. I believe it's called Tan Lines. Okay, bronzer. So that is the bottom. Usually like to keep my creams and my powders separate, but there's a few mixed up here together. That's okay. For purposes of today, that's how we're doing it. Okay. And this is my finishing powder, my Vanilla Dust finishing powder. And I'm just gonna start with that. I'm putting a little bit of it just on my fingers. It is a translucent powder, and that is kind of how I prime my lids, because do you see how red that is? That is just from age. You see that, how red it is? We wanna kind of cover that up a little bit. And we want a nice base for our powder eyeshadows to slide on and to blend on. So there we go. Since I'm using Renaissance, which is a lip and cheek. I'm going to use it in multiple places today. And the first place I'm using it is on my eyes. And we're going to start with our eyes. I'm going to use this little smudge brush right here. I'm going to dip into it. Yes, it is a cream and it is for lips and cheeks, but our makeup can be used multiple ways. Almost everything can be used multiple ways. So I'm putting this kind of on the outside. I'll get a little closer. All right. Just on the outside there, kind of like a little V type thing there. And if you'll notice, I have very hooded eyes. If I'm just looking straight at you, you're not even going to be able to see my lid at all. If I did not raise my eyebrows, you wouldn't see anything. So if I'm just looking straight on at you, you don't see my lid. So you got to get your eyeshadow up a little higher, and that is going to take care of your hooded eye problem. Try to stay like right here and not come down too far. If you do, we can clean it up later. But yeah, I love this color. Love it. All right. Next, I'm going to put a little bit of a color called Basic. I'm going to use that same brush. And I'm just going to put this kind of higher than my regular crease. I want it up higher. Because what we're doing with hooded eyes is we are pretty much making a new crease or creating some depth in the eye. All right, other side. And let me tell you, these eyeshadows are very, very, very pigmented. You don't have to use a lot, and they are going to last you for a very long time. One thing I forgot to do was I'm going to put a little bit of that Renaissance underneath my bottom lash line. All right. And a little bit of the Basic right on the outer edge, just right on the outer third right there. All right. Next, we're gonna use a color called Drift, which it is a shimmer, but it's a very low shimmer. It's kind of neutral. And so I just want to get something very light here on this part of my eyes, because we remember anything that is light is going to come forward and anything that is dark is going to recede. Now we're going to take an illuminator. Okay, this one is called Georgia, my favorite. We have cream illuminators and we have powder illuminators. So right here, I'm going to take a little bit of Georgia on my finger. And I'm going to place that right here. We'll be using the illuminator on my face later, but we're going to also add it right here to my eyes. Just a little shimmer. And now you see the depth in the eyes, okay? Looks like I don't have hooded eyes anymore. See that? All right, and I'm gonna darken up the lash line a little bit. I'm very fair. I'm gonna take this eyeshadow right here, and I'm using a brush that looks like this. Here it is sideways, it's just flat. And because I am so fair, if I don't put any kind of darkened eyes on, sometimes I will look anemic. Yeah, okay. Just right there. That is it. Other side. And without this, it's a nice daytime look. But with the darkened eyelash line, and this is powder, by the way, just in case you're wondering, this is a powder eyeshadow. With hooded eyes, It's really easier to use a powdered eyeshadow as a liner. And now I'm gonna take this brush. I'm gonna dip into that dark eyeshadow. And all I'm gonna do is just kind of stipple, okay? One little dot, I'm stippling, which is gonna kind of smoke out the eyes a little bit. Kind of make them stand out a little bit more. Is that easy? Love that look. All right, eyes are pretty much done. We're gonna start on our face. And I'm gonna start by using, I guess I'll use our 3D brush. I'm gonna show you this one. It's a very dense brush. This is a rounded end and this one has a pointed end on it. It's great if you just want one brush. Works out great. Now, since I'm using Renaissance today on my cheeks, I'm probably not gonna need much of a contour because that Renaissance is really a rich color, very rich color. We're gonna contour underneath the jawline. And if you have jowls, like me, you see where they are right here? You can kind of come up a little bit right on that jowl. We want it to recede, right? Anything that we put dark on is going to recede. All right, now I have a kind of high forehead and I want to cause a shadow up here, which gives a nice curve to my face. That's that 3D look. So my contour is up here. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose here. And also what I like to do is just take my finger and dab it right into that contour. Can you see there's just a little bit on my fingers right there? See that? I'm gonna put my fingers together and I'm just gonna come straight down and on the tip. Bring this up into the front of the brow. Okay. Lastly, I'm going to put a little bit underneath here because my lips are thinning and I want to give the illusion of a shadow there, which gives me a little bit fuller lip. All right, next we're going to do our mane, which I said was Athens, and I'm just putting this like where I need it. This is one compact makeup and one layer of makeup. So we try to put it where it needs to be and then we just blend it. And it'll be on my face for a couple minutes and it'll warm up and it'll blend very nicely. Lastly, we're gonna do a brightener, our brightener right here. I'm gonna brighten right here in the center of my face. So down the nose, on the Cupid's bow area, on the chin, and right here. Now, we can also go right here and we can clean up around the eyes. If we came down a little bit too far, remember I said you can go ahead and clean up with that. All right, let's blend. I'm just kind of stippling. And you guys know I have allergies, right? I have allergies and they're really bad. Never had them before, but I'm just starting to get them. I think that months ago when we adopted a little cat that was a stray and gave it a home, that cat made me develop allergies because I have had 3 other cats in my lifetime, never ever had a problem with it, but this little cat, he just shed so badly that I think that's what it is. All right, I need a little bit more right here on my nose. And we're gonna blend out the nose. Make sure you don't have any harsh lines here. We're gonna blend this out a little bit. We'll do the rest when we put blush on here in just a second. Always going upwards. And let's blend out this contour. Make sure the line is not harsh. It goes up into my hairline. All right, next we're gonna put on a little bit of bronzer. Love my bronzer. This one is called, I believe it's Tan Lines. Yeah. So, oh, I probably have too much on there. Probably too much. Let me wipe a little bit off because this is really rich, like I said. We're just gonna put a little bit like where the sun would normally hit us. And this just bronzes, warms up our skin. And I'm using the blend brush, which is, this is the one brush of ours that really gives us the very lightest touch of makeup. Very lightest coverage. And because my face is a little bit darker than my neck, I'm gonna bring my bronzer just lightly down my neck. A little bit over my nose. Sun would normally hit me there. All right. Next, let's put our color on. And like I said, we're gonna use the Renaissance on our lips and cheeks. Before I do that though, I'm gonna use a little bit of this Suede lip liner right here. It's right there. Just came back. Came back to Seint and it is staying permanently. So pretty. All right. Let's put a little, I'm gonna put a little bit of the Renaissance, and all I'm doing is just kind of tapping because I don't want very much. This is very pigmented. So there is Renaissance. And I used it in 3 ways: on my eyes, on my cheeks, and we're gonna put it on my lips here in just a second. I like the old-fashioned way. I love using my finger on it. Wow. That is a rich, beautiful mahogany type color. I love it. I'm going to take a little bit of this cream illuminator, which is called Rose Gold. It's going to go right in the center. Which is going to give me a little bit of an ombre effect on my lips. Lastly, let's put a little bit of that Georgia illuminator. Taking a little fan brush. I love that brush. And it's just gonna go right here where the sun would normally hit. You see that? Wow, that is pretty. A little dab right here on my Cupid's bow. A little dab on my nose, the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose, because this is going to be an extra little thing that is going to narrow my nose because it's bringing the bridge forward and the sides are receding. So there we go. That is just about it. The color that I used on my brows is an eyeshadow. I put a little bit of our eyebrow wax on to get them waxed. And then I took my little liner brush today, wherever that is. I can't find it, but here we go. It's got a spoolie on one end and it has just an angled tip on the other. That's what I used for my brows. So literally, you have your entire face in one compact, okay? The top had all of my creams and the bottom has the powders, the eyeshadows, the finishing powder, and all that. So that is the finished look. I hope that you like it. This is 68-year-old skin, y'all. 68 years old. I still have the lines. I still have the wrinkles. I have the deep wrinkles. They are still there. Yeah, they're still there. You're not going to get rid of them. It's called texture, and we have it. As we get older, we have it. But it doesn't mean that we can't still look our best with makeup. Just tweaking things a little bit can help you tremendously to take some years off of your face. I love this makeup. I'd never go back to anything else. And I would love to color match you if you're interested. If you don't live local to me, you're gonna end up sending me a makeup-free selfie picture and filling out my little color match form, which you can find. I'll have it in the caption of this video. Just click it, fill it out, attach your selfie. It'll come into me and I will color match you and I'll have those matches back to you in about 48 hours. And then we'll have a personal conversation and yeah, and I will be there to show you how to put it on, where everything goes, and just so you get very comfortable with this. It's quick. Yeah, I love it, and I know you will too. If you're interested, just go ahead and you can send me a message or click that color match link. I'm gonna head out of here. I have a lot of things to do today. This coming week, what I have going on. And did you guys notice my new hairdo? I kind of got it spiked up there. I don't know. Let me know how you like it. And I have one of my granddaughters that is graduating from college this week, and we're gonna head down to North Carolina and watch her graduate. And that is, I'm so proud of her, and it's thrilling, absolutely thrilling to have your children and your grandchildren get through college. Okay, I'm headed out today. Make sure you like and comment and share the video, and come back and see me on my next one. Bye now.